Hi there, GreenBeeGardeners. It's Jaime. I'm back and joining you from our porch in Port St. Joe. It's a blustery 52 degrees today, but it's pretty and sunny, and it happens to be mid-February, so it's a great time to start getting out. Now, I'm just starting to put the porch back together post-Hurricane Michael, and to my surprise, I found some plants that did happen to survive the storm. So in appreciation of Valentine's, I'm going to go around the porch and find a few plants to create a Valentine's planter showing the love for GreenBeeGardener. So join me as I hunt around the porch and put together a Valentine planter. Hi there, GreenBeeGardeners. So I've been walking around the porch, and believe it or not, I have found a few items for our Valentine's planter. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what those are. So you'll probably remember some of last year's planters included a very bright colored sweet potato vine, and these sweet potato vine have survived being pretty much completely neglected other than rainwater and a little bit of sunshine. So we'll probably revitalize a few of those for our Valentine's planter. If you live in a cold climate, you can actually bring sweet potato vine inside in the wintertime as a house plant. They come in lots of different varieties and leaf shapes and even colors. So certainly something that you can get a lot of bang for your buck. And here, everyone, is the inspiration for why I thought I needed to create a Valentine's video. Despite all the upheaval with Hurricane Michael, the Kalanchoe from last year's Jewel Tone planter, one of our most watched videos, actually survived the hurricane. And you can see some of the leftover sweet potato vine from that planter as well. So I was really impressed by the durability of this plant and also just its fantastic, still year later, vibrant pop of color and that bright magenta. So I think it just deserves to be celebrated. So this is going to be the centerpiece of our Valentine's planter. Kalanchoe, you can start from seed or you can purchase at most of your big box stores and nurseries. It definitely is a winner in our book, and I plan to plant a bunch of it this year, seeing as how it obviously survives our climate very well. So I'm going to start collecting these plants, and then we'll talk about the container. Welcome back, everyone. So as you can see, I have gathered several different reoccurring stars here on GreenBeeGardener, different pots that I have painted up over the past, and I'm going to show you how I go about selecting a container for an arrangement. Many of you have sent me questions on YouTube regarding how do I pick which vessel I'm going to use. So as you can see here, we actually have four. I have a long window box, a more Italian style pedestal planter, a very traditional red plastic pot, and then a basket. Now, I will say, if you are going to be giving this as a gift, one of the more traditional pots with a already pre-drilled hole or reservoir is probably the best idea. However, if you're going to be taking care of this yourself, then it might be a neat idea to use a basket. Now, I know a lot of you are going to say, how can you plant up a basket? But if you happen to watch our good friend Laura on Garden Answer, she has showed us many times how to properly plant a basket. So given that we've got that really bright fuchsia color and the super pop of green with the sweet potato vine, I think I am going to go ahead and venture out and use the basket. So I'm going to show you how to prepare this basket and plant it up. Hey there, GreenBeeGardeners. So we are going to show you how to properly line a basket for planting. Now I've got this beautiful white wicker basket, and it needs to be lined with plastic. Now this is a good way to recycle. If you have plastic grocery bags, those will work, but my favorite thing to use is actually a Ziploc bag. Reason being, the plastic is nice and thick and I'm least likely to lose soil or water. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to cut this Ziploc bag in half to make it larger. Then I'm going to put it inside of the basket, fill it with soil, and cut around the edges. So I'll go ahead and show you as I start that process. Okay, so as you can see, I've cut the bag into 2 pieces, and I'm actually just going to overlap them and place them in the basket. And it just so happens that they're short enough that I probably won't have to do too much cutting, but we'll see after we get the soil in there. That's actually 1 Ziploc bag cut in half. So since the kalanchoe is the star of the show, I've actually put that in the basket first, and now I'm going to very gingerly grab the sweet potato vine and see if I can expertly loop it. Now the great thing about the sweet potato vine is that it roots very easily, so if we provide it with some sunshine and some water, it'll actually re-root itself really well. Hopefully you can see the roots there. Once I get it in the pot, I will do some cosmetics to trim it up and make it look a little prettier, but let's see if I can get it to look nice and give it a place to root. Like to drape over itself, so actually should go this way. And I might be able to put this one right here, and this one towards the back. Not bad, but it still could use some work. So I'll go ahead and turn the camera off so that I can use both hands and get back to you in just a moment. All right, so welcome back. I have successfully kind of repotted the kalanchoe and the sweet potato vine into this white basket, and I think it looks rather pretty. It's a little woolly and wild, but that's what we appreciate from the strong plants that were able to survive on their own without much maintenance. So we'll go ahead and let this be a little woolly. As the sweet potato vines begin to reroot, you can reshape and prune them, but until they reroot, probably best not to cut them too much and allow them to regenerate. Then once they've been in the dirt for about 7 to 8 days and have had a good chance to root, you can go ahead and trim those up. But I actually kind of like the free flow of it. Now, one of the most fun parts about doing a holiday themed container is finding the right pieces to add to it. Now, as I said earlier, this is a Valentine's themed planter, so I'm going to show you some of the different items that I have and where I collect them. So those of you who tune in a lot know that fairy gardens are one of my favorite things to do, and most of my items for my fairy gardens actually come from floral picks and cake decorating sets and cupcake sets. And if you've watched other episodes, you'll probably recognize some of these items. I've got some bees and some ladybugs. If you go to Factory Direct or Craft Direct, you can get floral picks for as little as $2 or $3. Amazon also has lots of floral picks, and Amazon is a great place for cake decorating sets. Now, I happened to find a Valentine themed cupcake set, and I think that is actually what I'm going to use for this planter. This cupcake set was about $3.50. I will put the link to it in the video so that you have it if you would like to repeat this planter for yourself. It's got some hearts, and it also happens to have a little canvas banner that I think will be really cute to hang over the handle. So I'm going to go ahead and get these items out, and then we'll show placing them in the basket. Okay, so here you can see the little canvas banner that needs to be put together, and it has little stickers that say love. They're quite cute, and then some little glue dots. So I'm going to be putting this little banner together, and then we also have some bright pink hearts that are different sizes and heights. So after we get the banner together, we'll see if we want to add the hearts. Hey there everyone, this is the beautiful bee planter. As you can see, we finished the little canvas banner, and I added lots of floral picks, the bees of course, and the pink hearts, and I think it turned out pretty great. Really nice way to show the love for our pollinator friends this Valentine's. I hope this inspires you to grab some bits and pieces and do a themed planter yourself for the holidays, showing the love for the bees here at GreenBeeGardener. Thanks so much for your patience while we took a break post-storm, and look forward to sending you lots more videos real soon right here at GreenBeeGardener. Don't forget, plant some seeds and save some bees, and we'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye.